Imagine opening your eyes for the first time, not to safety or warmth, but to wind, cold, and hunger on the edge of a cliff. For an eagle, life begins not as a master of the skies, but as a fragile chick in a nest where survival is never guaranteed. This is the untold story of what it truly takes to grow up as an eagle. You are born high above the world, in a nest woven from sticks and branches, perched on a cliff ledge or the crown of a towering tree. The air is sharp, the ground far below. You and your sibling hatch blind, covered in soft down, tiny voices calling for food. Your parents soar across valleys and forests, hunting tirelessly to keep you alive. Every mouthful of meat, fish, rabbit, bird is life itself. But from the beginning, danger lurks close. Sometimes a chick is weaker, smaller, slower to eat. In the cramped nest, competition turns violent. Sibling rivalry is not play, it is survival. Stronger chicks may peck and push the weaker until one no longer moves. The nest cannot support two hungry beaks forever. Already, the law of the wild is shaping you. Only the strongest survive. As days pass, your eyes open. You see the endless sky above, the dizzying drop below, the vast world waiting. Your feathers begin to grow, replacing the soft down with mottled brown and white. You stretch your wings awkwardly, flapping in the tight space, learning the power that one day must carry you across mountains. But power is not instant. For now, you are clumsy, unsteady, and utterly dependent. Your parents bring food, tearing it apart with hooked beaks, feeding you piece by piece. You watch them soar away, their wings spanning the sky, disappearing into the clouds. You feel the pull of the air, the restless energy in your growing body. Instinct whispers that you too must master the wind. But first, you must live long enough to try. Weeks turn into months. You grow larger, heavier, hungrier. The nest feels smaller, the edge more dangerous. One wrong step and you could tumble to the rocks below. Yet the edge is also your doorway to the future. You stretch your wings wider now, catching gusts, hopping along the nest rim, feeling the invisible lift of the air. Your heart races with each leap. At last, the day comes. Hunger sharpens your courage. Instinct drives you forward. You spread your wings, step off the edge, and fall. The air rushes past. The earth rises fast. Panic claws at you. Then, with desperate flaps, you find lift. The wind catches your feathers, your wings hold, and for the first time you fly. The sky is no longer your prison. It is your home. But flying is only the beginning. Hunting is the true test. You chase clumsy at first, diving at fish that dart away, missing rabbits that vanish into brush. Each failure means hunger. Each empty belly drives you to try again. Slowly, your dives grow sharper, your grip stronger, your timing precise. One day, your talons close on a struggling fish, and for the first time, the hunt is yours. You taste the victory of independence. The skies are not empty. Other eagles soar, each guarding territories with piercing cries. To trespass is to risk aerial combat talons locked mid-air, wings battering, feathers flying as bodies plummet. Only the bold survive such trials. You learn to read the signs, the markings of territory, the warning calls, the strength of rivals. Caution keeps you alive. Patience helps you grow. Adolescence brings wanderlust. You roam rivers, valleys, and forests, riding the thermals higher than you ever dreamed. Some days hunger drives you to scavenge from carcasses, competing with crows, vultures, even foxes. Other days you rise for hours without flapping, a silhouette against the sun, master of the currents. Each season, your skills sharpen, your wings grow stronger, your spirit more relentless. Years pass, and you reach maturity. Your plumage darkens, your head turns gleaming white, your beak a sharp yellow. You are no longer a wandering youth. You are a true eagle. Now comes the hardest task of all, carving a place in the sky to call your own. You patrol rivers, scan cliffs, test the strength of rivals. Challenges are brutal, fights fierce. Talons slash, wings collide, and screams echo across valleys. Sometimes the loser falls, broken, never to rise again. You cannot afford to lose. At last, you hold a territory. With it comes not peace, but duty. You build a nest of your own, weaving branches into a massive throne above the world. A mate joins you, testing your strength, your flight, your skill at hunting. Together you raise new chicks, small downy shadows peeping in your nest, just as you once did. You tear food for them, guard them from storms, shield them from predators. And yet you know, only some will survive. The cycle of struggle repeats. For years, you rule your skies. Fish rise from rivers beneath your dive. Hares vanish under your talons. Even geese and ducks scatter at your shadow. Your wings stretch wide against the horizon. Your cry echoes like thunder across valleys. To those below, you are a symbol of power and freedom. But you know the truth. Every day in the wild is earned through hunger, risk, and battle. Time, however, is relentless. Feathers wear, muscles weaken, eyes dim. Your dives grow slower. Your prey escapes more often. Younger eagles begin to circle the edges of your land, hungry for their chance. They watch you as you once watched others, waiting for your strength to fade. The skies belong to the strong, and strength is no longer fully yours. You give everything, but youth prevails. Bloodied and beaten, you are forced to yield, driven from the cliffs that were once your throne. Now you wander alone once more, wings heavy, dives uncertain. You follow rivers, rest in trees, scavenging where you can. The wind still carries you, but not as high, not as long. Yet even in decline, you remain an eagle, majestic, fierce, unforgettable. Every beat of your wings tells the story of survival written in the sky. One day, your journey ends quietly. Perhaps on a high branch beneath the setting sunday. Perhaps on a quiet riverbank where the water whispers below. The world continues. Fish leap, winds rise, chicks call from hidden nests. Somewhere, a young eagle spreads its wings for the first time, heart racing, eyes wide, stepping into the sky. The cycle begins again. From fragile chick to master of the skies, the journey of an eagle is not easy. It is a battle of hunger, flight, and spirit. But even the greatest wings must one day fold, leaving the sky open for the next generation. If you were fascinated by this wild journey, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Beast Life, and hit the bell so you never miss another story from the heart of the wild. And tell us in the comments, which wild animal should we cover next?